wife is now charged with attempted first-degree homicide after her husband allegedly caught her on camera pouring bleach into his coffee maker. He says it was all to get life insurance benefits.
Whatever's in there, there's a lot of it.
It all started in March 2023 when an unnamed United States Air Force airman was stationed in Germany. At the time, he lived with his wife, Melody Feliciano Johnson, and their child. The couple is now going through a divorce. According to court documents, he, quote, started noticing that his coffee was tasting bad. He continued to drink the coffee for the next 2 to 3 weeks and then ended up buying some pool chemical testing strips as the coffee continued to taste very bad to him. In multiple videos, the husband uses chlorine strips to test the water in his coffee maker. Every time the test strip returns over high levels. According to a criminal complaint, the man, quote, suspected someone was tampering with his coffee, and in May 2023, while still in Germany, he set up a camera in his house. At that point, video captures Feliciano Johnson pouring something into his coffee pot.
Tonight's the night car. On video. So it's just his water. It's already purple. Boom. I knew it.
The man later told law enforcement he prepared his coffee every evening so that in the morning he just needed to turn it on to make his coffee. He alleged between the time he set up his coffee and the following morning, Feliciano Johnson tampered with the machine. Video seemingly captures this, showing Feliciano Johnson checking to see if the coffee maker has been prepared before grabbing something from under the sink and pouring it into the machine. Court documents state that at the time, during May 2023, the husband, quote, stopped drinking the coffee but continued to pretend to drink it as he did not want to make a report of this while in Germany. He said he knew his wife would continue poisoning him and wanted to submit a report while in the U.S.
About 50 minutes ago, while I was at work, I noticed her come over to the coffee maker and she did something. So I've got my tester. I'm going to add the water to see if there's chlorine and pH is off.
I'm assuming this guy, he's in Germany. He probably went to JAG and talked to an attorney there. For those of you who don't know what JAG is, it's the Judge Advocate General, if I'm not mistaken. You know, I've been out of the army or the military for what, 11 years now? Yeah. So he probably got their advice on this as far as filing a claim. They probably told him to file a criminal report in the States for whatever reason. I guess instead of, you know, waiting here, because she could have tried another way to do this, you know, which I guess maybe they think about that. She probably was like, okay, it's not happening fast enough with the poisoning. Let me try something else, because obviously she's trying to get rid of this guy at this point. And the fact that you're probably still sleeping with this woman, still being intimate, and a woman can do this stuff is I don't know, man. But let's finish this out to see how this goes.
Bottle over here. I saw it being pulled out. That bottle was pulled out. Okay, this here. You can smell it from here. I can smell it. Looks fine. Don't know if it likes it too. They'll change it since I already put it in, but let's give it a shot here. Okay. Let's see if it'll do anything. Look at that. Totally changed. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And you can smell it. Like I can literally smell this. Fix this here. Yeah, I can literally smell this. You can see it sussed up. Soapy. I guarantee it's slick too on the fingers. Yeah, slippery. Ugh, gross. Just gotta catch it in the States.
1 month later, in late June, the family returned to the United States and was stationed at an Air Force base in Tucson, Arizona. At that point, additional cameras were set up. Video captures Feliciano Johnson pour some into the coffee pot and look over her shoulder to see if anyone is watching. By early July, her husband reported his findings to the Tucson Police Department. Court documents state he, quote, showed the officers at the front desk the video, but since you could not clearly see what she was pouring into the coffee maker, the report was taken with no follow-up. At that point, he purchased additional cameras disguised as fire alarms. He set them up in the laundry room and in the kitchen area where the coffee maker was located.
So this morning I checked this coffee maker and the pH and chlorine test came out normal. So I cleaned my coffee pot out after I made coffee and it drained all day. So I came back this evening and this smells again. So I'm going to do a test.
Other times, she was caught on camera looking over her shoulder as she seemingly poured the chemical into the machine. Over and over, Feliciano Johnson's husband captures this on camera, using chlorine strips to demonstrate the alleged poisoning.
So I haven't tested the water in a while. You can tell by the video from there and from there that I have not messed with this coffee maker. I just arrived home about an hour ago and I figured now I decided I'm going to test this to show that it's definitely tainted. So I'll test this water with this mixture.
I know a lot of you guys are probably like me, like, what's taking this so long to get to the point? Like, how long is this gotta? Because if this was a man doing this to a woman, he would have already been arrested and charged by now. You know what I'm saying? They just blowing him off because he's a man he's mad at his wife or whatever because But this is crazy. This dude is doing all this amount of times and still living with this woman, bro. This woman could do anything else in the meanwhile, and you be gone, and they just be like, well, we know he reported it, but I mean, that's on him. He decided to stay. I don't know, man.
Then I'll use the same strip once I put it in the coffee maker. No big change. It stinks.
Several times he showcased the coffee maker, saying he could still smell the bleach.
Like I do every day, I clean this thing out after I test it. This bag is very slippery right now from after I rinsed. It smells like bleach. Looks like the bleach has a new location. That purple lid is now over here. Let's see this in the back. No smell. Doesn't smell.
Other times, he displayed how the coffee maker would become soapy when water was added.
Saves the strongest. I've been mixing it out at least 7-8 times. It's still very salty, lovely, soapy. She was off today. She didn't work. Today's the most that I'm having to clean it. Whatever's in there is a lot of it.
After collecting multiple videos that showed her allegedly pouring the bleach into the machine, Feliciano Johnson was arrested on July 18th. She was taken into custody and invoked.
So as you can see, this young lady, this chick from the Philippines, he went and got him a little Filipino wife, whatever. Bro, this woman, you never know. You keep checking it every day for stuff like that, and obviously you're not drinking it and you're trying to prove your case. Obviously the woman doesn't want you around, and she was arrested and charged with attempted murder, and they hit her with a $250,000 bond because she's from the Philippines. She might try to dip on them if she makes it, so they call 250,000 kind of high for attempted murder. So I mean, you never know, guys. She could have probably pulled this off like with something else, but she's just doing bleach. Like, how dumb do you think someone is? And obviously she can't be that bright. Somebody can't taste bleach. You can't smell bleach. You know how strong bleach is? You know how long bleach stays? Like, if you ever clean something with bleach, how long it stays on your nostril hairs, whatever you want to call it, or any of your hair. I don't know, man. This lady ain't playing with a full deck, man. I'm sorry to have to put y'all guys through this whole thing, but this is just how far some women, and a lot of ladies gonna be watching this saying, passport bros are taking an L right now. I mean, he's in the military, I get it, man. But fellas, this was just dumb to me, staying with a woman this long. I'm assuming he got advice from Jag on this whole thing. So I don't know, man. What would you guys have done? Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up on Linktree to book a one-on-one with yours truly. Purchase all my books, merch, t-shirts. Helps to support the channel. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. With that being said, much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next video that's going to pop up on the screen below. That's where I'm going to see you guys at. It's your favorite everything. This is Wisdom. I'm out of here. Peace.